What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys checking in. Appreciate you guys popping in with us on a Wednesday. Man, we're going to chop it up about this game a little bit. Monday night, Cowboys coming to Allegiant Stadium, mop us up a little bit. We're going to talk about really just kind of where do we go from here. Obviously, we got some news. Aiden O'Connell, he's now going to be activated. Obviously, the rumblings are going to start. Geno did not have a good showing. We're going to take a look at some of his throws that were obviously very suspect, but we don't have a lot of film to break down because I think we all know the writing's on the wall, right? The offensive line, not very good. There's definitely some things I want to point out. Definitely some missed opportunities with Geno in the passing game. We're going to take a look at that. We're going to take a look at some of the run plays, and we're definitely going to break down that safety that took place late in the game. That kind of turned a night that was going real sour, just even worse. And so we're going to break down some game film, but we're definitely going to talk about Aiden O'Connell, him being activated. What does that mean for Geno Smith? And then, look, do you guys want to just see us open the floodgates, let the rookies play? Obviously, Kai Blue Kelly had another really bad showing. Darian Porter didn't jump in until later in the game. We're definitely going to chop it up about it. So we're going to let the chat kind of roll on in. Appreciate everybody rocking. Sever's going to be with us in just a second. As soon as he pops in, I'll put him up on the screen. But got our guy Crips back in the building, man. It's good seeing you. How you feeling, man?
Good, man. I'm good. I'm it sucks leaving paradise and coming back to very cold weather. So, it is what it is. But I'm all good, man. About to talk some of this Raider ball, and I have to keep it real. I did not make it through the whole game. I had to turn it off, man. So
did you at least did you see the safety?
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm sure because that's like every YouTube short of the Raiders.
Yeah,
is
two guys were literally unblocked.
Yeah. But hey, at least look at this. Was the vacation good? Was it?
Oh yeah. No, it was good, man. Some of the best seafood I've ever had. Some of the most beautiful beaches. So it was great, man. Yeah, I had some amazing red snapper. I ate some swordfish. Yeah, I was getting it, man.
You were getting after it.
Yeah, I was, man. So it was cool. It was cool. It was a good time.
That's good as hell, man. I spent Monday. Watching it with Leo, LV Raider. Nate we were actually at a bar down the street, man, and watched it with those guys and had a good time. So,
nice.
Yeah, man, it was cool. It was cool as hell watching it with everybody. So, but we're definitely chop it up. But we got to bring somebody else to the stage.
My dog.
We got him in the building. What's going on, Sitter?
What's good, man? Only your brother would talk about eating some red snapper. It's Chris,
bro. I'll be this on it.
Oh, your brother, but man, I had some red snapper, dog.
Red snapper, some swordfish.
Oh man,
that's when you know you're living the good life. When that's you come back and you talking about those are the meals you're having. That's the good life for sure, man. Hey, and look, shout out to Leo and LV Raider, Nate, man. Chopped it up with them, watched the game with them, man. It was a good time. It was, man, I swear to you, there was probably more Raider fans where we were watching it at a bar down the street than they were in the actual stadium. I mean, that's just how pathetic the showing was with Raider Nation on Monday night. The Cowboy fans came deep.
Oh yeah,
that's damn sure.
You knew they were going to though.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Yeah, Monday night too, but yeah, that's just embarrassing.
It was. And we're going to break down some game film a little bit. We're going to talk about just kind of where do we go from here. We'll definitely have some questions for the chat. But, man, Sever, I think I saw you and Farrell. You guys were on last night. You guys were chopping it up for a minute. And so.
I was on Monday.
Last night, y'all was on late, wasn't y'all?
That was super late.
Yeah, I think I woke up in the middle of the night to let my dog out at like 3-something my time. I saw y'all was on.
Yeah,
man.
Like, damn. We probably on stream till like probably 4 some of your time, bro.
Yeah,
Jesus,
man, for a minute.
Just venting that frustration out. That's all you were doing.
Yeah.
That's good shit though. But hey, time to talk about a little bit more. We're gonna say what's up to the chat. Raider Travis, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you rocking in here. And yes, if you guys can like, share. We do a sub only chat, so if you guys can hit that sub button if you want to get included in the chat. Just a little something we do to show our appreciation to all subscribers. So, yeah, if you want to get included in the chat, we're going to break down some game film. If you have a comment, you have a question when we do take a look at this game film, definitely hit that sub button, get included.
Hit the thumbs up. YouTube's mad at me. Hit the thumbs up.
You got to get Chris back in that algorithm.
He'll be back.
Without question. What up, LS? What's going on, man? My two in the building as well. What's going on, man? Tragedy. What's happening, man? That is the name of the season. Back to back seasons. Jesus Christ, man. Let's see. Dominic in the building as well. Good seeing you. Appreciate you. Isaiah, what's happening? Kevin Lurker, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you popping in with us as well. Chewy, what's going on, man? Yeah. Hey, Chris, I had to replace you for a second. I was a little bit of a parlay king on Sunday.
What'd you hit?
I hit. Shit, what did I parlay? I hit Carolina +4.
Aston Gypsy, 5 yards.
God damn it. I pushed +7 with Green Bay, and then I had
Jacobs got hurt too. He got hurt early, didn't he?
Yeah, which screwed one of my other parlays. But then it was a 3-legger, and I took the over in that Bills-Bucks game, which was like 46.5, and they blew the top off the scores. Nice. Hit that, and I basically was like, look, if I hit this, because I went live, I was at the Westgate. And I went live, and I was like, look, if I hit one of these 2 parlays, we'll do a giveaway in the Raider War Room. We did it, and Chewy won it. Chewy's been back-to-back winners of goddamn giveaways.
Chewy, salute.
I know.
What's up, man?
Chewy was the most hated man.
You know, somebody.
We have to check. We have to run a simulation off screen just to see is this thing set up? Is Chewy just gonna win every time? And, you know.
We did, and it came up something different, so it wasn't set up, but you never know. Yeah, Chewy, we'll have to block Chewy on the next one just so somebody else wins. But
he got Severe's IT guy, man. He got the IT.
That's what they were saying.
A mock draft hookup.
That's what they were saying.
But the 3rd round, baby. Kenneth Grant is the 3rd round.
Man, but Chewy, man, I appreciate you popping in right away in the building as well. You got Jakey in the building. What's going on? Raiders need to focus on drafting a QB, offensive line, and defensive end and safety. And the only thing I'll say is the reason why we continue to break down game film, the reason why I continue to watch it is because we definitely want to know who do we prioritize going into the offseason. That's kind of why you want to continue to kind of look at game film, because we have so many guys on 1-year contracts on the last year of their contract. You don't want to go into free agency. You don't want to go into the draft, and now you have to address 11 different positions. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to retain some people, and the question is, who do we want to prioritize and bring them potentially back? And that's kind of why we break down this game film. So, LS, red snapper with some pork goes hard. That's good shit. That's funny. What up, Rose Town in the bill? What's going on, man? Appreciate you.
Damn.
Raider Pete, what is going on, man? Let's see. People rolling through. Anoon in here as well. Appreciate you. Red Nation Jason. What's going on, man? Hey, and shout out to Red Nation Jason, man. Every time I see him go live, I think you guys went live yesterday, maybe you and Chewy, and you got the little guy. You got the little one. He's got his newborn baby just chilling with him in his lap. And so shout out to you.
Don't call that kid that early, man. Let him pick his own team, Jason. Let him pick his own team.
I know, huh? I know. Hey, he's going to try. We'll see if we can turn these things around by the time he knows the football is.
Down, man. We got to let them pick their own football team, man.
Good luck. Jesus. Frank in the building as well. What's going on, man? Tyler, what's happening? Appreciate everybody rocking up here. What up, Dre? I see you as well. Man, appreciate everybody rocking. I know it's not easy. I know, obviously, the people that still rock with us, you the diehards, without question. You know, because it's not easy when you're 2-8 and the season looking the way it is. We definitely got the diehards in the build, man. So if you guys can, do us a favor. Hit that like button. Double tap that screen. It definitely helps us out. And at the same time, hit that sub button if you're new to it. Let us know. Let us know if you're new. Hit that hashtag Raiders. Hit that hashtag new one just so we can kind of say what's up and show that appreciation. So, Shit, man. I know, Chris, you said you didn't see the second half, but let's do this before we jump into the game from real quick, man. Just initial thoughts. Initial thoughts on the game. Maybe we'll start with the offensive side. The offense looked like it was going. Geno was hitting some passes downfield to kind of start out the game. They were moving a little bit. We just didn't finish. You know, I think we were up at 1 point, 6-0. But obviously went flat. Genty didn't get the football. Thoughts on that offensive side? Throw it to you, Chris.
Yeah, salute that LS. But yeah, man, it was you know, we started off. We got that turnover too. You know, that really helped. But you know, I just think at the end of the day, it was like we looked like we were moving the ball a little bit. You know, I was kind of concerned of, you know, at least not trying to run, even though we see when we did run, we didn't get much out of it besides that 11-yard run. But, you know, I definitely did not like the balance of the first half for sure. You know, kept doing the play action, whereas the linebackers weren't even really respecting it, you know, too much. So, but yeah, it was just a lot wrong with that game, man. It was just, you know, play calling, execution. I mean, guys just looked confused, guys giving half-ass effort. And plus we just had it was an imbalance of talent. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you can only do so much. You know, Pickens was out there looking like Megatron out there, just, you know, that boy was playing with a with a vengeance. And, you know, they have a lot of key pieces on offense. And actually, you know, shout out to the Cowboys. I think on defense, you know, they got healthy. Hooker came out playing right away. And you could tell Quinnen Williams and what's his name, big dude up front who they got in that trade.
Clark.
Yeah, so he, you know, that front line can be something. So you know, I think the Cowboys are better than their record, I will say. I hate the Cowboys, but I will say I think they're better than the record shows.
I think a lot had to do with them just kind of getting healthy a little bit.
Right.
I'm with you, man. The balance was rough. And I listened to Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll did a little interview with JT the Brick earlier today, and it dropped. And Pete Carroll, he's basically saying, look, like, they wanted to pass the ball. Now, the Cowboys are last in damn near every statistic on defense. It's rough, right?
Yeah.
And one of the worst is their pass defense.
Yeah.
And so Pete Carroll, he came out and said that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to attack them in the air. They wanted to pass the ball. But I'm sitting there going, you want to pass the ball, but you also want to keep the ball out of Dak's hands. Like, that's still a good offense.
Right.
So why continue to pass, stop the clock, continue to give Dak Prescott more and more opportunities to continue to just move down that field and potentially score points on the board? And that's ultimately what happened. Yeah. And so, Severe, man, thoughts? We're going to go offense first, man. Which thoughts?
You know, it was a good strategy till it wasn't. You know, it was a good strategy until it wasn't. You know, it worked early. We're moving the ball downfield. Those hard play action fakes. We're getting guys open. You know, that boot action. We hit. Best had a nice little catch off of that. Brock had a few nice ones off of that. I think Trey had a nice. Like, it was working until it wasn't. Until it got to a point where, okay, well, you know what? We're gonna make you run against us.
Yeah.
You drafted this dude number 6 overall. We about to make you run against us. Let's see what happens when you do. And we saw the results. And then once they saw we couldn't do nothing with them, and we didn't have anybody that can do anything for themselves, and it's like, all right, now we're gonna dog you. We're gonna just dog you the rest of the game. And then at one point they dropped 8, rushed 3, and still got home. Still got home. I was like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing here? What is this nonsense, man? And, you know, and I know people want to talk about, you know, they did get some guys back. You know, obviously Overshown, he's a big piece of what they do. Hooker, obviously in Vegas, Hooker's always ready to play. You know, always. And then, you know, Quinnen Williams. Quinnen Williams is a guy who should be a Raider, if not for winning meaningless games. If not for winning meaningless games, he would be a Raider. So, you know, it's a different team, but yet and still, man, like, our offense laid a humongous egg, man. It was disgusting to watch. Man.
Yeah.
The offense was tough. Again, had a little bit of movement in that first half. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely some passes. Geno was able to get Brock Bowers involved. Jack Bech got involved pretty early. And so Severus, to your point, right? It worked until it didn't. And the thing is we couldn't adjust off of it. There were no adjustments whatsoever. And it's like we just didn't understand this is our game plan, but we had no counter to the game plan. Like there was no adjustment whatsoever. We continued to try to do the same exact thing. Cowboys did a good job of adjusting, and they just started to run away with it in the second half. And so DJ's in the building. What's going on, man? Hey, Chris, I'm going to throw it to you first because you got controls now. I start a couple, starting with Alec M, if you want to say what's up to the rest of the people popping in here.
Yeah, man. Alec M in the building, man. He said our O-line is ass. Absolutely. I mean, that's an understatement. It was so bad. It was so bad, man. I mean, you see Putnam out there and stuff. I mean, it was just like I would say Three Stooges, but it's like the Five Stooges. They had no clue what they're doing. Dudes blocking each other. I mean, it was running into each other. Parham tripping over his own feet. Absolutely, it was bad.
Look, they will move Meredith to guard to play Putnam at center,
right?
But not moving the guard to play Jackson Johnson,
right? Right.
They didn't even move to the right guard. They moved him to right guard, which is not the correct guard.
Yeah, not even the left guard where he was playing.
Be a left guard. I saw
did you hear Pete Carroll talk about Jordan Meredith?
No,
he's like, because I asked him, obviously you see the move, I think one of the reporters said, do you foresee Jordan Meredith, playing guard the rest of the season? And Pete Carroll's response was, it's not verbatim, but basically, well, he played so outstanding last year as a guard.
Oh my God.
That really seems like a good spot for him.
He said that.
And he said it again today when he was with JT the Brick, was saying just how well Jordan Meredith played at guard last year, that we really feel like that's a great spot for him. I'm like, are you kidding? So you knew how well he played, and you decided to switch everything up. Got it.
He said that?
Yep.
Because I haven't even been watching the interviews and stuff, but there's no way he said that out loud. No way.
Yep. Twice. Double down in another interview.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know. So
Jesus Christ. Salute to Joshua Young in the building, man. Salute. Let's see. Raider Travis said, I don't care if we're 0-17, my flag flying still. I feel you, man. We love our team. LS, I'm officially off Genty. Not that I ever really was. That one-on-one versus a corner when he went out of bounds sealed it for me. He's an average back, above average on a good day. Bro, that was terrible.
Disgusting.
No heart. Yeah.
For a 4-yard loss. I think we were in the red zone too, I want to say. On first down.
Yeah.
You get a swing pass, you're one-on-one with the corner.
Man,
and rather than try to do something, you just duck out of bounds for a loss.
That was disgusting. That was disgusting. I forgot about that.
It's Barry Sanders, though. That's Barry.
Oh, yeah. Dak feasting on our secondary. Yeah, he was. Let's see. Garbage Markdavis. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad. Let's say, I'm a Raiders fan. I'm pretty mad right now because Geno Smith just needs to go away. Yeah, I mean, he played bad, and I know we're going to talk about it, but everyone played bad. I can't just I can't just finger point him, and I know, we got plenty of plays to show it, but everyone played bad, not just Geno.
Yeah, fact.
Let's see. Shot Bowers. I'll be salty if this team wins any more games this season. Get a top 3 pick and convince a great offensive mind to take over as head coach. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know we definitely got to talk about that. Like all, just head coaching prospects, and because for me personally, I don't know how we're going to convince a reputable coach to come here unless it's going to have to be like a Gruden type deal where you're going to have to assure him you got 8 to 10 years to get this thing right, and I'll put it on black and white paper for you.
We need the number 1, number 2 overall pick with someone like the Titans with number 1 that don't need a quarterback. We need to be in position to literally pick whatever quarterback we want.
But it's going to. I think it's going to take more than that. Like I don't think
possibly
that's enough for a coach. I think it's going to be like, okay, then I'll just end up like the Titans coach. Draft the quarterback, and then it starts all bad, and then they'll fire me. I
think didn't Josh McDaniels have like a 6-year deal? I think Josh McDaniels had like a 6-year deal.
Maybe.
Did he?
Weren't they kind of funny with rolling out the details of his deal?
I think so.
They're funny generally about rolling out. Like, we still don't really know what AP got. Like we speculated that Pete Carroll. I think I've heard that he getting $15 million a year. So it's like he getting more than McVay.
15. Like if I'm telling you, if Pete Carroll's getting paid $15 million a year, and we were his only option as a head coach, that's wild.
Wild.
The worst negotiations of all time.
Worst ever.
Oh man. Yeah, that's nasty work, man. Salute to everybody else in the chat. Let's see. He said Geno over AOC. I mean, I stand on that. I know we'll talk about it. Salute to Herman in the building, man. So salute to everybody. Salute to my boy LS, man. He said, mark my words, we will beat the Browns. Top 3 gone.
So we putting that out there, LS.
Oh God.
We put it out there. God damn it.
We need this. So we need that right there. We need this on Sunday. We need to be seeing like at least 2 or 3 of those.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh shit. Kevin Lurker's already throwing it out there. Take the under versus Cleveland. We might have to. It's gonna be.
Well, see, I don't know, because messing around, you take the under and Shador go off on us.
Yeah.
Or Judkins or somebody go crazy.
Or Harold Fanning Jr. go
right.
Joku
go. Right. Jerry Judy finally wake up.
Yeah. Oh, so against these. Oh yeah.
Caillou. Yeah. Judy's gonna kill Caillou.
So. Man.
Damn it. We gonna be in some goddamn trouble.
Hit us with the Tecmo Bowl, as you said, bro.
Garrett
coach in the building.
Oh my God.
I know. Trust. We're gonna talk about that in just a second.
That's gonna be disgusting.
But Coach John in the building, what's going on, man? Kenny in the building as well. Garrett can get 4 sacks and make his money. Probably. God damn it. I'm 113, 37-1 on picks this year. And I've never been sure about a game this season. We win it. And we're just gonna ruin that goddamn spot. D-Mokes, what's going on, man? Good seeing you in here. So real quick, all right, we talked about offense. Look, one thing that was the crazy just to see Will Putnam at center. I got some plays. We all know he did bad, but I'll tell you right now, like I don't think he has any business being a NFL offensive lineman.
No,
any business at all.
No.
So we're gonna break down some of this game film, but let's jump to the defense real quick. Obviously, Kai Blue Kelly got work like crazy. Defense was trying to do their thing in that first half. They were at least, holding Dak off. They got the turnover, which was great, which allowed us to kind of get into position to put some points on the board. And so, Severe, I'll throw it to you first, man. Any thoughts on the defense before we jump into this game film?
It was, Adam Butler did his thing. Adam Butler was he did what he could. Obviously Max forced to fumble. I mentioned the other day, bro. I mentioned 2 things during my live on Monday. First thing I mentioned is, when's the last time anybody heard Thomas Booker's name be mentioned? Like, when's the last time anybody has said a word about Thomas? This great talent we getting from the Eagles. It's just, he's poised for a breakout. When the last time anybody even said his name? Like, oh man, you see the play Thomas Booker made. Like, you ain't heard it at all, man. And then I said, I damn near called the police, bro, because what George Pickens was doing to Kai Blue Kelly, it was criminal. It was borderline criminal, man. Like, I was like, I'm starting to feel sorry for the dude. Yeah. I was like, wow, like get this dude. It was like I felt like you remember Rocky 3? And it was like, you're throwing the damn towel. I was like, bro, get this dude out of here for his own sake. Like, this is bad. This is soul crushing. This is he about to be in church next to OG.
Oh man. Yeah.
No, we're gonna break down a little bit of the defense. I'm with you. I mean, it took us all the way up until I want to say it was the last maybe 2 series of defense when they finally made a switch and put Darian Porter in there. And so at this point, I have no clue what this coaching staff is looking to do. Chris, any thoughts on the defense before we jump into the film?
Yeah, it's just just like what you guys were saying, man. I mean, just soft. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're just soft. I mean, we were getting beat at the line of scrimmage for the most part. Max was doing pretty good. He was getting some pressure, but even Max, he loses gap integrity. Big plays, stuff like that. So just more of the same. And again, just our defensive backs is just, I mean, yeah, you got to put Porter in there at this point, man. Let's see what we got in him. Let him at least, trial by fire. But I think we've all seen enough of Caillou for sure. So it was just disgusting.
That's what we'll kind of see what happens against Cleveland. We're going to jump in this film, but real quick, Shock Bauer saying, is Robbie Leonard overrated?
It's not a bad question. It's not a bad question.
I guess my thing is like, it's so hard to really determine. I still think he's a good coach. I mean, you see guys like Caleb on Chason that he was able to kind of develop and do good things with. Jonah Laulu, develop, do some good things with. Adam Butler is having some of the better seasons he's had, in the past. Now, you got guys like,
is this his second year with us?
No, this is third.
Time. I want to say you've been with this, yeah.
I think even longer. Maybe fourth. Yeah, he's been here with us since.
Oh no, okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, yeah. So he was there with. He came in with McDaniels.
I think it was with McDaniels.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's PG.
Okay, that's right. Okay, so they. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm tripping in.
So, but I think, but then you got guys like Tyree Wilson that, right. He's shown some flashes and stuff, but man, like, how do you not develop a guy that is that much of a specimen? Now, I think it's a mental thing. I think that Tyree Wilson just doesn't have the mentality to be a great football player. So I think that's where that falls off, unfortunately. But so I think Robbie Leonard has done some really good things with talent that hasn't been seen elsewhere. He's developed them, but then we've also had some players that, they just don't reach another level. So, and look, Max went from a 4th round pick, and he's really developed into a really good player. So, in some cases, without question, I think Robbie Leonard has really been able to develop some players, but some definitely have kind of fell flat. Again, like a Tyree Wilson. So, Chris, man, what's your initial thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I actually that's a good question because you can look at, I think Adam Butler has done well under him, but then it's like, he's done nothing with Tyree. But again, is there anything you can do with Tyree?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that's a hard one.
Yeah, and then Kuntz. What are we gonna say about Kuntz? Are we still thinking it's the injury for this year? Why he's not doing nothing? Because I think
that's part of it. That's another good. That's another one because Kuntz he turned up the last stretch of that year. So
yeah.
So I think the injury definitely plays a role. Like we let Kuntz walk, and he might flash again somewhere else, just because you need like a full season, a true full season, just kind of get through that injury. But.
Yeah, so it's hard to tell. Because we've had so much like turnover. I mean, then you had guys like, and then he did get some good work out of Charles Snowden for a while. I mean, that's an undrafted guy. And then we Chase on. He got the most out of it. Yeah. So I won't say he was. I mean, he's okay. I mean, he's. I'll have no problems with him at this point.
Yeah, I think he's a good coach. You're not going to get the best of everybody. So I think the majority of what we've seen, I think he's a good coach. Is he the best coach? Is he this coach that's, taking the top off and just out coaching everybody? That remains to be seen. But I don't know if he's the I think he's doing more good than hurting, without question. What up, Jason? What's going on, man? Severe thoughts on Robbie Leonard?
Yeah, as you guys said, I think he's a good coach. I mean, I can't hold anybody accountable for Tyree, bro. I can't hold anybody. We could. Who's my guy we had before? We had Brenton Buckner or my other guy.
Here's my favorite.
Well, what's my other man? My dog. That's
Marinelli.
Marinelli or Brenton Buckner wouldn't be able to do nothing with Tyree. Bro.
Buckner
would have got him up out of here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he wouldn't play around with that mess. Nah, he wouldn't play around with that.
Tyree would be going home crying every day. Like,
right.
Let's see, Ellis. Yeah, Tyree has 0 heart. Yeah, I think it's more of just I don't think he wants to be good. So it's tough. It is what it is. It's a wild name. Bacteria forever. What's going on? Good seeing you in the building. Let's see. All right. Yeah.
I feel that's super Omnicron, but I'm not sure.
You think so? Like Jason said, time to get that migraine medicine. LGM, take that Excedrin, everybody. We're about to get into this tape. Again, we break down the game film just to kind of show certain things. But at the end of the day, we got to figure out who we want to prioritize moving forward. We got a lot of guys that are in 1-year contracts, the last year of their contract. So who do we want to prioritize in the offseason? The last thing you want to do, going to free agency in the draft, there's so many position needs that now you find yourself going all over the place. So we don't have a lot of plays. We do not have a lot of plays on this one because after this, we're going to talk a little bit about, obviously, Aiden O'Connell. He is now activated. What does that mean for Geno? And, man, we'll chop it up because I'm going to go defense first. Then we're going to jump to the offense, and we're definitely going to end it off with that safety because that safety play was just horrible to look at. So I definitely took my migraine medicine when I was going through this goddamn film. So it's going to be fun to watch. So Coach is already, I'm out. I get it.
Coach started.
Oh, man.
Hey, Coach,
Coach was out during week 1.
Yeah, Coach better be pissed because who's that kid, Davis, number 48, that we just brought on from the practice squad, and he's getting more reps than his boy Tom Eichenberg.
Yeah. Talking about Jamie Davis.
Yeah, Jamie Davis. Yeah. Coach is pissed. See, I got you, Coach. Don't worry. I got you. I know how pissed you are. All right, we're gonna go defense first. We'll start on a positive note. This is the strip sack by.
Watch Butler on this play.
Got Butler down here. Obviously, Max gets to the quarterback. Here's the thing. This is a huge coverage sack. Again, I got to zoom in, so I can't show this the whole thing, but definitely one hell of a coverage sack. But you got Max here. You got Adam Butler down here.
Man,
he gets mauled.
Yeah.
We got the sack anyway, but he beat his man like a drum and got held.
He did.
Yeah, look at him, and he got his arms out. What the hell? Got Max right here. Again, it's just a good cover sack. I mean, for Max to be able to actually loop all the way around and still get to Dak, that tells me obviously on the back end, at least the defensive backs are doing what they're supposed to do. So again, Max is over here, kind of loops all the way around.
Who's at the fail?
That's Butler.
Yeah. That fail?
Yeah. Because Adam Butler, because he just basically he gets held up bad. Like
he trips right there. Yeah, he trips over. Oh, who is that? Is that Langdon?
Might have been. I'll go back to the sky view again. Yeah, Butler's here.
Yeah, they blitz to Langdon.
But you can kind of see for the most part, good coverage on the back end.
Last time we say that.
And look, the one thing I will say, and again, when we want to talk about prioritizing certain players coming back, I would not be mad. Even though he struggles in the pass protection, I would not be mad if we brought Atlanta Roberts back.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, the heart that guy plays with.
Yeah.
So he's right here. I mean, just the timing of the blitz, trying to get downhill.
Yeah, man. Your boy Devin White. I need to see a little more violence out of him, man.
He's just trying to keep his head out of everything. That's what he's doing.
There you go.
Yeah.
He got blindsided.
That's tough. I know, that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah,
he's going in there too timid. He's going in there too timid, man. You got to go in there with some bad intentions.
No. I got a good one for Devin White because look, again, just depending on what. Again, guys, if you can, hit that hashtag Raiders. And then if you have a comment or question on the play, do me a favor, hit that hashtag Raiders, catches my eye. But I'll be honest, again, depending on what this linebacker class looks like, the free agents that are coming out between Atlanta Roberts and Devin White. As much as Devin White is not very good in pass coverage, we've shown it a lot. Devin White does a pretty good job in run support. And so the thing is you got to figure out what are you willing? What are you willing to kind of deal with as it relates to available in free agency, as well as what do you think you can get in the draft?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind bringing Devin White back at all. Like, he's still fairly young too, so and keeping Tommy Eichenberg on the bench, hey, it's a win-win.
But the one thing is that we do highlight a lot. Offenses will pick on him in the pass coverage, and this is one play. And again, it's a pass coverage situation to where Devin White, he's got to understand the situation. And so you have Devin White right here. Dak Prescott is the quarterback, right? He's not the most mobile quarterback. It's 1st and 10. In this situation right here, Dak Prescott's 9 yards from the line of scrimmage. You got a crosser. Devin White's got to just understand that you can sit in this passing lane. Let Dak take off for a little bit. And as he gets close to the line of scrimmage, then you can swarm. Then you can possibly – if Dak gets 2-3 yards with his legs, it's 1st and 10. That's perfectly fine. But I think he commits way too quickly to Dak Prescott, which opens up this passing lane. And it's just an easy dump for about a 13-yard gain. I'll go back up to the sky view. Again, right here. Just Dak's not the most mobile quarterback. There's no reason for him to be able to commit this quickly and this bad. You're trying – if Devin White got to Dak Prescott, he's tackling for a 3-yard loss, which is fine. But you can't give up that seam. And the one reason – I'll go back. The one reason why he doesn't know that crosser's coming, because watch his helmet. His eyes aren't looking for a threat coming his way. He's basically just zoned in on Dak. He's got to drop. He's got to see who's coming. Where's the crosser coming from? And he's just zoned in on Dak the whole way.
What coverage was that?
The what?
What coverage was that?
Yeah,
I'm trying to see what Palomar was.
Is that?
I know I've seen in the past where we have literally opened up on 1st and 10 and we run cover 4, which is wild.
Yeah.
Not sure why we're doing it. But here's the thing. You got Kai Blue staying for no reason. There's nobody deep on that side. I don't know why he's calling Isaiah Palomar down. But Isaiah, he sees the crosser. He tries to come and get it. But on 1st and 10, to me, it looks like a cover 4 situation for some reason.
Yeah, but then it's like, what's that other safety doing then?
They got a deep route on the back on his side.
Oh, okay.
Lonnie Johnson. So they got the deep route. They're trying to stay on top.
Yeah.
Palomar could have played that a little better then. Yeah.
But in that situation, I think it is.
Yeah, Devin got to know he got to know what's.
Because here's the thing. In this situation, there's no other deep threat to the sideline. And so Isaiah Palomar can run with this crosser.
That's what I was thinking. Like, he should have been coming down and jumping that route.
Isaiah Palomar can run with the crosser, but the thing is Devin White, your responsibility is force that quarterback to put a little air underneath it so it gives Isaiah Palomar some time to close. But because he's just got zero awareness of what's potentially coming his way, if he sits here, let Dak Prescott run to the line of scrimmage. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But
especially as fast as Devin White is.
Right.
Yeah. So you don't need to commit that early. It doesn't make any sense.
Tyree is good for nothing.
Yeah, I'm about to say, was Tyree like
Tyree is good for.
Are we already watching Tyree?
Yeah, like he did.
He got double. He got double. I can't get too mad at him. I can't get too mad at him.
Can't be too mad.
I can't get too mad at him, man. He stayed
because
on
the bar just isn't that. The bar's so low, can't really get too mad at him.
He stayed on the street, man.
He
don't know what to do. Man.
But again,
out there, the longest arms you've ever seen, and don't know what to do with him.
Man.
Because at this point here, I mean, the line of scrimmage is basically at midfield. I mean, Devin White just stay. If he just stayed in that seam, let Dak run all day long.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not like it's 3rd and 4 and you're trying to stop for a first down, right? Like it's 1st and 10.
Right.
Let him run. So again, with Devin White, we know that he's not great in pass coverage, but I'll tell you right now, all season long, he's been doing pretty good in the run. So it's definitely someone that we want to pay attention to as time goes on. Do we want to prioritize potentially bring him back in free agency? So, Reese, what's going on, man? I see you. LA Raider. What's happening, man? Appreciate you popping in here. We got Barry in here as well. What's going on, man? Show the TD where White just let the receiver right past him. No movement at all. I don't have all of them, but I might have the one. I don't know for sure. And so, back to you're saying – that's 100% on Palomau. Like Chris was saying, yeah, partially his fault. But the thing is you definitely want a linebacker to get in that passing lane, put air on the ball so that it just takes a little bit longer to get there. But I'm with you. I think Isaiah Palomau could have played that better. What up, Jeff? What's going on, man? Leo in the building. What's happening, man? Good seeing you over the weekend.
Leo.
Nate's God, was it Nate's girlfriend? No, Leo, it's your lady. I forget which one it was. We were at the bar, and I think one of them thought my name was Bob, not Paul. It was funny. It was funny. Good times.
Oh man.
So all right, here we go. Remember, guys, hit that hashtag Raider. If you guys got a question, comment on the play so I can bring it up on the screen. Again, it's hard to kind of do both at the same time, but here, this is CeeDee Lamb's touchdown. And so not sure if this is the one you were talking about, but CD's going to be down here at the bottom of the screen. Ferguson's going to go in motion. I'll tell you right now, this is the problem. We're basically running what I think looks like a cover 3. I think it's a cover 3.
Oh my God.
Down the goal line. I don't have the end zone view. There's really no reason to do it.
Who's that on?
But you got Kai Blue that's basically playing a deeper coverage on top. You got Isaiah Palomau that's willing to kind of sit in this seam a little bit. What throws me off is Eric Stokes at the bottom of the screen. He jumps on a short on a route to the flat. I think it's the running back going into the swing. But then all of a sudden, Eric Stokes just bails hard. Like he missed his assignment and he's got to go. I'll run it all the way through. It's weird. He kind of backs up. He jumps. But he's like, oh, shit, I got to get it. I got to get back. And so it's either Lonnie Johnson just does not get.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand what he's doing.
Either he just does not get over, get on top of this route. But at the same time, this is where, cover three, you'll get eaten up at the seams if you don't have good defensive backs that have good anticipation. And I think that's what they were sitting in, to be honest. I think Eric Stokes down here, he started to bail. I think he wanted to jump the flat for some reason because you got Jamal Adams that gets the flat quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll run through one more time. I think it's Lonnie Johnson.
Yeah, he was real late.
But at the same time, Isaiah Palomau, man, you got to continue to drop at the seam if you have no threat.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, both safeties were questionable, beyond questionable there. I'll
pause it.
Saying what they're doing.
I'll pause it here, right? You got Jamal Adams. He's going to the flats. He's going to the flats instantly. You got Isaiah Palomau. He's sitting. Lonnie's already trying to get over there. Eric Stokes, I'll play a little bit more. He gets in bail mode, which tells me he might have. He should have probably dropped into that cover 3 zone.
Yeah, because the other guy's right there.
You got Kai Blue sitting on top, which tells me there's a good chance they're sitting in cover 3. Eric Stokes just kind of missed his assignment.
Yeah.
And you're just late to get over there.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ. But Isaiah Paul Mal, man, if there's nobody in your area, you can continue to drop with that seam to help out your safety.
Yeah.
Force Dak to put a little more air on it. But don't cover grass, Isaiah.
Yeah.
Don't cover grass. You got to drop.
He saw the hand go.
Actually, who was down there? Who was down there in the flat?
That's
Jamal.
Oh, okay.
Press.
Yeah, so that is 3 then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that is 3.
Because watch Eric Stokes, the way that he drops, I think he screwed up. I think he thought he was going to go.
He was supposed to bail from the snap.
Yeah.
Yes, he threw the hand up like he was.
Yeah, he always got him.
I mean,
like he was Randy out there.
But that's where it is. In cover 3, you're susceptible in the flats, and you're also susceptible in the seams.
Yep.
And that's where they got us. If you can't rotate, you're not quick enough, and you have the anticipation in the defensive backfield. Yeah, you're screwed. So not good at all. We definitely need to react better. Can't give up just easy open passes like that, but we've seen it a little too much this season.
Y'all still want to bring Jamal back? I think I do. I'll still for cheap.
I'd be cool bringing him back here. I'd be cool. I'll give him for cheap.
Compete. Like I'm not handing them no starting job or anything.
Oh yeah. All of them got to compete. That's my point. All of them got to compete.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, you got Frank, too many eyes in the backfield. You got bacteria, man. I swear that's wild. Come on, this again, 100% on Isaiah Palamau.
Yeah.
Reese saying carry him or slow him down. You're the safety. You're the only one. You can't, trying to slow him down. You can't be that physical after 5 yards. Or I think the zone now is like 3. They've even shortened that up. Yeah. But there's nobody in your zone, man. Drop at least. Get inside. Get on his hip a little bit.
Right.
So it's tough. It is tough. I see. What up, Alfredo? What's going on, man? Appreciate you popping in here. All right. So this is part of the reason I think I would not be mad if Orlando Roberts comes back, because I do think you need leaders on this defense. You need guys that can set the tone, and we've seen it so many times. Orlando Roberts is going to come downhill and he's going to hit you. And he's right here. He's going to come downhill.
Oh, stunning.
Love it. Love it.
He's feeling that.
And what's more impressive about this, and you guys know because I played linebacker for a long time, and for him to be able to kind of read it through the mess that's in front of him, Orlando Roberts, he's only 5'10". And so he just had that anticipation. He understood where that cutback lane was and where that running back was about to go. So he's got that vision. To be a good linebacker, you got to have good vision as well. And just watch the way that he just knows and anticipates the cutback on this thing, and he comes downhill and gets it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
That's good.
Good play.
We'll play it one more time.
Hold on, do the end zone thing.
Yep.
That was a good rep by Booker.
Yeah, look at he's over there flexing.
That was a good rep by him to cause a cutback.
Yeah, it was good.
That was good. He was able to keep landing clean.
It's a good rep by Booker. I give you that.
He's right here.
Chalk one up for you, brother.
Yo, one.
But Booker had a couple good plays this game. I'm not gonna lie. He had a couple good games, but at the same time, it's the first time we've really seen him, produce kind of throughout a game a little bit.
What's that on the ass right there? Is that Devin White on his ass?
He's at the top of the screen?
Is that Devin White? I think so.
You didn't even see it coming.
I think that's that wide receiver too. Is it Fournoi? I think he's the Fournoi. Put him on his ass. Caught you lacking, bro. Stuck him.
Fucking Devin White. Keep your head on the goddamn swivel, Devin White.
Caught him lacking.
Christ.
I know. Lacking. Lined him up smooth too. Like, oh, you ain't gonna even look at me? All right, I got something for you.
Keep your head on the goddamn swivel. We'll play just end zone view one last time. But I'm telling you, I do think, depending on what free agency looks like, depending on what the draft looks like, I would not be mad if we brought Elena Roberts back, or at least considered it as potentially a tone setter. Look, we talk a little bit about Devin White, but look, I do. Devin White shows every single game flashes just of quickness, getting downhill, making plays in the run game. Again, got to work on the pass game, but I'll take some of his work in the run game at times. And so he's right here. Really good job getting downhill, working to get to the line of scrimmage, getting that backfield.
That's good. That's good stuff.
And making plays.
Yeah.
That's that the athleticism shine through.
Yeah.
He's super fast. Right. He's twitchy.
Yeah, he's got that athleticism to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good play.
So he's lucky he's quick and fast, though, because I'll tell you right now, he took the easy way out.
Yeah.
All right. If the running back hit the hole harder, he basically just took himself out of the run lane.
Yeah.
But because of his quickness, just because his awareness, anticipation, he's able to get there. So, or not anticipation, his athleticism.
Yeah.
Because he basically took himself out of the run lane.
Yeah.
that's tough work. But he was able to correct it, get downhill, and make a play. I'll take it. So we got two more defensive plays that we'll jump over the offense. Get your Excedrin ready. Get that migraine medicine ready. This is just bad pursuit by Jeremy Chin. This is Pickett his touchdown. He catches it.
Oh my god!
That was crazy. That weak ass juke. That was crazy. I was so mad. He hit him with that Tecmo.
Oh my gosh!
And here's what's even worse about it.
NFL Street.
Here's what's even worse about it, and you teach this all the way at just this is like youth level football shit that you need to understand. Is Lonnie Johnson, obviously, you just get undercut. It's not good, but Jeremy Chin has to understand this is where your help is.
Right.
You have to work your angle off of your help. And the thing is Lonnie Johnson, he's got such a bad angle on top of him. The only place for Pickens to go is either out of bounds or cut underneath.
Right. Like y'all both got juked off the same move.
Jeremy Chin has to adjust his pursuit angle off of his help. How the hell are you going to get cut back underneath and you're both, Lonnie Johnson, look, you got caught out of position. Got it. There's no way in hell you get that cut out of position 7 yards away from him. You overran your angle by 7 yards.
Oh my God. He hit him with I ain't played Madden a long time, but it's like when you have to use L2 and R2 to juke, he hit him with
right.
He hit him with the R2. It's like
oh my God, man.
What when you pursue the football as a defender, you have to know where your help is and you adjust your angles accordingly. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
To be that far off on your angle, just know where your help is. But in the Jeremy Chin, he just stops.
Yeah.
He's like shit. Done. He's just like, damn. It's like yeah. Like you see angles like that in high school, bad high school football.
Right. Right.
It's bad. All right, here we go. This is just bad communication. All right. Isaiah Palamau Darian Porter got to be better. Obviously, you got yourself just there's different terms, different words to be able to kind of identify this coverage. But look, it's basically an out call. You're manned up. CeeDee Lamb's going to go back inside. Some people will call it like
zig route.
Oh, this is where it's just a simple out route. And these two guys, they don't communicate well. They're not on the same page. CeeDee's all by himself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
He drops it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He would have walked in there.
I mean,
easy money.
It's just bad communication. But here's the thing, is that Jeremy Chin is lined up. Like they're basically, it's just an in-out call. Basically, whoever goes your way, you got him.
Yeah, you got
right?
that part. Yeah.
Someone goes inside, Chin, you got him. Someone goes outside, Darian Porter, you got him. And they just don't communicate. Darian Porter goes inside.
Wide open Porter for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, man. See, LS. That drop goes for 480.
Oh, yeah.
I saw somebody say, I think like the over-under was like 49.5 or something.
Yeah.
And it was this was 49 points. We were at 49 points. I don't know. Someone was saying that
it was rigged.
Yeah, Vegas rigged it. Yeah. I mean, because of Jeremy Chin, whenever you play off like this, you're basically going to take the guy that goes to your area. Whoever comes your way, you're going to take that guy when you're playing off like this in a man cover type of situation. If they weren't playing, if they weren't going to take the guy that was going to their area, they would have pressed. They would have Darian Porter would have been in his face, or Jeremy Chin would have been in his face, and then you stagger your positioning, and so you don't get crossed up like they do. But when you play off, you're taking whoever comes your way. But if you're going to play the man in front of you, you stagger your positioning so you don't run into each other. But what do? They don't stagger. They run into each other. Bad communication.
And they're just worried like hell of George Pickens. George Pickens have to figure God at them.
Yeah. Leo, that was point shaving for sure. I know. I was and Leo, yeah, you're saying it was 49.5. Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, unless you needed 4 more yards. Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Oh.
That's brutal.
Yeah, that's tough right there. With the yards.
Oh, I think Huey Pease told me the same thing too. Or he like made an in-game bet and hit everybody but CD. I think he needed like 5 more yards out of CD or something like that.
That's wild. All right, so that's defense. That's defense, guys. We're gonna jump to the opposite side. That's all I got for the defense. Again, I think someone asked about the play on Devin White. Look, they scored a lot on us, so I was going to spend a ton of time just showing a bunch of the touchdowns. But here's the thing: is at the end of the day, that one lack of communication. We got to be better, and that's on Jeremy Chin, to be honest. Mainly because you're the veteran. Darian Porter's coming in. Last couple series, communicate with him. Be on the same page with him. So I put a lot of blame on that with Jeremy Chin being the veteran. Okay. I'm going to kind of run this all the way through. I think I got the sky view as well as the end zone view. Just a simple run. God, it's going to be bad. But I'll show the sky view as well. You kind of take a look at but here's the thing. If you take a look at the way the defense is lined up, I wish I would have played it a little bit earlier, or at least started recording a little bit earlier. Geno Smith, obviously, we're in a tight formation. Geno's got to have an audible of something. I mean, we're completely outmanned in the box. The corner's playing up.
In the box, I think it looks like.
I mean, we're completely outmanned in the box. Geno has to audible to something. I mean, and this man comes free. We don't have anybody for him. So why the hell don't you get out of that play knowing that they got a free man in the box? I mean, we're basically there's a defensive end outside. I think this is Brock Bowers, right? There's a defensive man outside of Brock Bowers. You got here. You got to get to that backside linebacker. You got the safety walk up.
It's like, come on. When Hooker is completely free, who's not going to take advantage of that? You feel me?
I mean,
completely free.
Mayer, this is Michael Mayer. I mean, he's getting his end out here. You got man. There's a man free. Do we have an audible? No, we don't. So we're gonna go ahead and just run with a free man in the box at the point of attack, mind you. It's not like he decided to flop it and go to the other side.
Yeah.
You got a free man at the point of attack.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Geno has the leverage authority to do it, but let's just go ahead and run right at a free man.
Geno has the authority to do it. Geno, well, at least Geno said he does.
Yeah,
I think he does. Honestly,
we'll see. We will see. All right, so here we go. This just kind of goes to show. And again, I'm not going to sit there and show all of the bad offensive line play because it was atrocious. And again, we'd be here till 12 o'clock at night. We'd be a Severe and Pharaoh show. That's what we would be. And go until 1 a.m. But Will Putnam, and I said this before I started showing the plays. What's sad is he is just a very weak individual. I don't think he's strong at all. Like, it's bad. The amount of times he just gets walked back into the backfield, I'm sitting there going, like, do you lift weights? Do you join in strength training? I mean, it is awful. And so Will Putnam, he's right here in the middle. There's just too many plays where he just gets walked. And don't get me wrong, we're playing some good defensive linemen. I get it, right? But he couldn't stand any ground whatsoever. I mean, he gets walked into where Jordan Meredith basically gets tripped up on Putnam's feet in this one.
Oh, he got tripped up on Kenny Clark's feet. Or he was at Quinion. That's Quinion, I mean.
But there were so many examples where Will Putnam just could not handle anybody. So I honestly felt bad. I felt bad watching this as much as Geno. I got some examples of Geno definitely missing some throws, missing some open receivers. But Geno, he probably had a half a second to throw on average Monday night. This one's a tough one. Again, there's a couple situations. I don't know if Geno was, maybe they said, hey, we need to get Brock Bowers the football. We need to focus on him. We need to get him the ball. That you also find yourself missing some receivers. You got Trey Tucker just kind of wide open in the seam. You got Brock Bowers motioning over. You got Trey Tucker down here. Now, here's the thing. Even though we throw him the football, this is actually – oh, my bad. I thought it was a different play. My bad. Forget all the talking I just did.
Yeah, I was on Trey, though.
It was.
Yeah, I know where you're at.
Sorry, there's a different one where he misses Trey Tucker, but this one's in the end zone.
Yeah.
So, typically – in this situation, they basically they're running that Tampa 2 middle linebacker drops to cover the middle of the field. Typically, if you're more midfield, you can kind of put a little air on that, drop that over the top. But with Trey Tucker's got to know and understand that when you're running this, if you bypass that safety and you have a short field to play with, you got to stay on the seam. He starts to bend it. You don't bend it into the defender. Or did we lose Severe for a second?
Yeah.
You can't bend it into the defender. Geno doesn't have the room to put air underneath it.
Yeah.
So Geno put it in the right spot.
Yeah, you got to – yep.
We'll play it from the end zone view, and I'll try to pause it.
There's no point to continue running that route because you're going to just go, to the back of the end zone. You got to make yourself available.
So he already cleared the safety. This is actually the safety here, I believe. Mm-hmm. He cleared the safety. You just continue on the seam. Do not bend it into the linebacker. So this definitely is on Trey Tucker. Geno put it in a really good spot. Trey Tucker, you got to be able to understand how to adjust your route based on the defense. We'll play it one more time. Yeah, don't bend it there. Stay on the seam. Bang, that's a touchdown. So I don't know what we were at the bar watching it, so I don't know if the commentator said anything regarding that play, whether they said it was on Geno or Trey Tucker. But to me, I feel like that was definitely on Trey Tucker. So Geno put a good ball out there. This is actually the missed read, or at least the deep shot opportunity. In order to, man, I think Trey Tucker potentially is gone on this one. So Trey Tucker's down at the bottom here. Again, Brock Bowers in motion. Gone.
Throw that right on the seam.
Yep. And look, he's eyeballing Brock, and I think this is. Remember, I'm clipping these plays in the order as the game goes on. I think there's obviously a big emphasis on just getting Brock the football. It's a completed pass. That's great.
Yeah.
But if Geno goes through his natural progression and read, if that safety is flat-footed and you know you got Trey Tucker going deep, you take that shot. You take that shot all day. It's a touchdown. So, missed opportunity, unfortunately. There's one more that I'll show. Now, here's some consecutive plays with this offensive line, man, and it is tough. It's tough. We got Severe back. All right. Let's see real quick on that last one. If there's any comments to put up there, Chris or Severe, just go ahead and star them. If there's definitely something to put up there. Believe you're saying you hear that Miss Tucker that's on your son. Yeah, I think maybe Leo, you're talking about this one. That's an easy 6. It is without question.
Yeah, I got one. We can, got our boy Rebel. Rebel has a question. Rebel has a question on how's that on Trey Tucker. If your quarterback throws the ball, once he has his man beat, he can easily log that over the top. He just holds the ball too long. How would it go? You can't get over the top. It would have been in the back of the end zone.
Yes.
It's too short of a field. You're not lobbing that over the top, because if you lob that means that linebacker is going to close and he's going to bat that ball down anyways. If you lob it with an opportunity for Trey to get it, that linebacker is going to close.
Yeah, you got to know where. Yeah,
you got Trey Tucker has to stay on that seam. He had the safety beat. Got to stay on that seam because that's the throwing lane. The moment he bent that in,
it's got to be the back. Throw to the back of the end zone, right? Where Trey Tucker, yeah.
And the thing, I think a veteran receiver would know that. Like, I bet if that was Lockett would have did that.
Thanks.
Lockett
or Jacoby.
Yeah, well.
Here we go. We go.
We started, man. I'm about to go back to Aruba. I ain't fooling.
You just a red snapper.
Right?
And the thing is, the only thing I'll add to that, though, is it's the quarterback's job to throw you open. He's got to put the ball to give you the best chance at completing that pass. And he's got to fire that thing in. Again, if he lobs that, it gives that linebacker opportunity to close on that football. And again, it's short field. Now, again, if they're midfield, he can lob that thing, and now obviously he can just drop it over the top. But you got to put the ball where you got to throw your receiver open. You got to throw it to open space. And by Trey Tucker bending it, he got out of that open space. And so that's on Trey Tucker. That's not on Geno. He put it where it's supposed to be, and Trey Tucker needs to stay on that seam.
That's right.
All right, let's see. All right, just a couple examples of obviously just the bad pass protection.
Oh,
Geno.
My God.
And to be honest, that may be a reason why he wasn't comfortable enough to go through his progressions and hit Trey.
Maybe
because he probably got that internal time clock. Like, oh, they about to be on my ass.
So
I got Putnam out there. So
sorry, he's
hey, salute to Sentence Society. That's Chris Senior or Chris Smith Senior. Guys, last check in. You guys still have the best channel on YouTube. Much love from A. Always salute.
Appreciate you, baby. Man,
time it comes through.
They deactivated my boy too. They didn't even dress him.
Right. Oh yeah.
I know, right? So again, just obviously crazy examples of bad O-line play. Obviously, Jordan Meredith, he gets beat on this one. Will Putnam is just god awful. In as much as, and here's the thing, I don't know if okay. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure why Meredith stepped down like he did. I don't know if he's trying to help out Will Putnam more, just because Putnam sucks. But there's no reason why Jordan Meredith should step down. Because now he gave up the leverage to his outside. But then you got Will Putnam. I mean,
he gets dogged. Parham getting dogged.
But then how does how does Parham get beat so bad inside when
look at him.
It's like he gets beat so bad inside. You overstepped.
He just manhandled him.
And Will Putnam's way too goddamn weak to help out. Like, watch Will Putnam try to recover and help out.
He's nothing.
Nothing,
bro. Like, if you don't get off me, is that Quentin? Yeah, that was Quentin, right? Yeah, that's Quentin.
Like, it is,
bro. If you don't get off of me, dog.
It's sad. Like, this is what, and now you just watch Geno and what he has to deal with sitting back there. Again,
and that's what I'm saying, man. That's like, I know Geno's an easy target, man, but come on, man. What's my man to do? What's Stone doing?
Stone looking, bro.
What's Stone doing? What is Stone doing? Is anyone out there?
There's someone out there. It's tough.
I was about to say
it's tough work.
Now, who out there? Who out there? Okay,
there's a man out there. There's a man out there. It's because he got the DN on that side got chipped a little bit.
Stone out there. We're at the original Kings of Comedy. When Chase the Entertainer talking about brothers playing hockey, they wouldn't even have no hockey stick.
They just look at the fight.
That's Stone Forsythe just out there looking. It's waiting for somebody to like.
I mean, this is kind of the epitome of what our offensive line has just looked like. Again, just Parham, he oversets, allows the inside move. Meredith oversets for some reason. Again, I don't know if he's just trying real hard to help out Will Putnam. I didn't see him really do this last year. Oversets, allows him to get beat to the outside. That doesn't make any sense. Will Putnam is worthless. I mean, Geno can't. There's not a whole lot Geno can do.
He can do, man.
With this kind of work. And look, this is the very next play. Just so you guys know. Will Putnam just gets walked back. Very next play. That's back-to-back plays for Geno. Again, I'm not giving any excuses to Geno. He's not playing well as a quarterback, but what can you do when you just got back-to-back plays? Look at Will Putnam. I mean, just
get off me, dog.
That's an Andre James special.
Quentin, one hand, he's beating his ass with one hand, and second Geno with the other hand.
Oh man.
You want to talk about a meeting at the quarterback with this defensive front. I mean, it's bad. I mean, I don't know what Parham was doing. He's trying to pick up a blitzing linebacker, and he just olayed his ass. Got Parham down here. A backer comes late, and Parham's just like, yeah, I'm going to miss you, so let me just let me walk this thing off right quick. It's just, again, Geno's not playing well, but this is also what Geno has in his face all game long. And for the coaching staff to think that Will Putnam was a guy we should have kept on this roster after his play in preseason, like this is,
yeah. These are the decisions we're talking about, man.
You know, obviously DJ Glaze, he's got his sophomore slump going, but we've seen this stunt get run at DJ Glaze quite a bit this year, and he continues to get beat inside. And this is coaching. He's still a second-year player. There's still a lot of things that he needs to learn in the National Football League. And because we continue to see him get beat on this stunt, basically, Don Lyman's going to go right at his inside shoulder. The edge rusher is going to loop back inside. But because DJ Glaze isn't able to kind of get his set and get his leverage, knowing that that stunt's going to happen in front of him, he gets beat all day long on this. Don Lyman's going to attack his inside shoulder, get him off balance. He's going to get skinny inside. And you tell me how much time Geno has to throw. Like, this is what he's dealing with. You got it down here. I think this is Quentin Williams.
That's a D tackle, bro. It's Quentin Williams, bro. Doing him like that. Let me see Tyree do something like that.
I mean, you got Stone Forsythe on the other side. Just letting his guy his guy walks him into the quarterback.
Oh my God, that's a tough little hit too.
Yeah. But again, this is a stunt that we continuously see DJ Glaze got beat on, and how is he not correcting it by week 11?
Yeah.
It's coaching. It's coaching. Knowing that DJ Glaze actually did a pretty good job last year.
Oh yeah.
Right. We were looking forward to him having a step up. Yeah, we could have kept Sweet Feet for this.
Oh, I'm telling you. Oh God! Don't even start. Don't even start.
Sweet.
Yo, it's over Putnam, bro. Why are we keeping Putnam?
Yeah,
you know, I was the number one Thayer critic, but if it was Putnam or Thayer, bro, I'm rolling.
Man,
right away, Andre House of Pancakes.
And for the love of God, we could have had Willie Lamp.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, Willie Lamp now you starting something, Chris. Now you starting something.
My bad.
Man, Elijah saying coach staff is a joke. It is. Oh man. What up, Nate? You're fucking excited. Putnam was in Monday. Oh God, I was yelling. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. So let's see. All right, look, simple flood concept. Again, this is just a miss. We just showed a miss. Trey Tucker getting loose on top. Geno just wasn't able to see it. This is another just a flood concept. It's basically just a layered concept. You got a short route, medium route, as well as a deep route. You got that Deontay Thornton up top. Geno's got to go through his progressions just a little bit better, and you got him.
Yeah.
That's an easy throw to the sideline. He's waiting for Trey Tucker to clear. But here's the thing. As soon as you execute the play action, you kind of get into your boot. You're looking for deep man first. It goes number one at the top because this route takes time to clear. So you got number one at the top. Then you got your mid-range route. Again, it's just a flood concept. You're looking here. If that's not here, then you got your dump off.
Yeah.
And he's one. You also can't be late to it.
Yeah, way too late.
But you got Deontay Thornton. Again, after you execute the play action, you turn your head and you look at your number one receiver, which is that deep route. If it's there, you take it. He should be looking at that deep route right now. It's wide open.
Get rid of it.
And again, if it's not there, if it's not there, then Trey Tucker, let him clear. But just another missed opportunity, unfortunately.
That was Deontay Thornton at the top.
Yeah. So could have had it. Could have had it. Here's Geno's interception. Tough part is he can't. He's got to see this defender. You can't force the football.
Yeah.
You got to be able to read. Everybody drops. Everybody drops, and there's your dump.
Right.
Yeah.
There's your dump off.
Genty, I mean, he's got
that's at least with Genty out there. That's at least 2-3 yard game.
I was waiting.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ. But again, I don't know if Geno saw. It's a hell of a play by this linebacker. But I don't know if Geno saw him. But either way, you're basically throwing into multiple coverage, right?
And he's looking at you.
I know.
Yeah, he's looking at it.
He's looking at you. Wait, is that the one that
It's this linebacker that tips
the
it.
other defender's looking at you. That should tell you right there don't go there.
Like that is not. You can't go to this window. Now again, I don't know if he saw this guy, but everybody drops though.
Yeah,
exactly.
Everybody drops in coverage. That's a simple dump off to Genty. And I believe it was 1st and 10. You look at the sticks. Yeah, it's 1st and 10.
Exactly.
Yeah,
just dump it to Genty.
Risky right there.
If he catches it.
Yeah, don't force the football. Again, I think the entire night he's trying to force it to Brock Bowers. Once you execute this play action, everybody drops. Just dump it to Genty. It's 1st and 10. He'll get you like Severe said. He'll get you at least 2-3 yards.
At least,
not an interception.
Severe would have been so pissed if he really got 2 yards.
Oh my god, bro.
This play just pisses me off. Again, we have shown it so many times. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate it. We've shown it so many times to where Brendan Carroll, run game coordinator, the plays that he designs make no sense whatsoever. So this is a pitch to the boundary. It's a pitch to the left.
to the right. Side. To the
Jesus.
Side.
It's like, what makes you think? Like, what? Simple mathematics. Simple mathematics tells you that's not going to work.
It's you don't block anybody off the edge. You're basically saying you're thinking Genty's going to beat this guy one-on-one.
And he hasn't shown that, so why assume it?
And let me go back up to the sky view. You got Trey Tucker that's kind of running off his guy, which is whatever. But the thing is that line up Trey Tucker a little bit closer to line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Crack down on somebody, this edge rusher, maybe the linebacker. I'll take Genty one-on-one with a corner. That's the matchup you want. Yeah. Not a guy that's on the line of scrimmage that's basically going to I can't.
It's Brendan, why is that part of the game plan? Chip, why are you calling that? Geno, bro, check out of that.
Check out of that.
Check out of it, bro. You see, okay, they got numbers. Kill. Go to the next play. It's failure at every level.
I mean, it's
yeah, people running into each other.
Yeah, and then this was weird.
Yeah, because he's pulling left. Meredith's pulling left.
Meredith pulled left.
That's what I'm saying. Like the play design here is ridiculous.
So if you watch Geno's action, they tried to make it look like it was going to go to our left. Because watch Geno's action, they tried to make it look like a little counter to the left. They tried to make it look like that out of Geno's action.
But watch both linebackers. Neither one of them fell.
None of them bite.
They're like, this is ridiculous. Okay.
And you got Will Putnam. It looks like he wants to maybe try to pull right. I don't know if either.
But even then, he's not going to get there in time.
But look at Putnam. Putnam just gets pushed back by the D tackle. So Putnam's weak ass can't even hold the line of scrimmage. I don't even.
It makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
Like even Kelsey's not getting out there fast enough to get them on a pitch. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
You got DJ Glaze, right? Blaze, I don't know why you're stepping inside. It's a pitch to the outside. Right. You step inside and you let Quinnen Williams to your outside shoulder where we're going with the football. Watch for DJ Glaze's feet.
Oh my goodness!
Look
at his feet right now. You cooked. You cooked, bro. His feet was like this.
He's an athlete, man.
He was out there. He had the LeBron James feet, bro. It was a wrap, bro. It was done for you.
Oh man.
This is the easiest block in the world for DJ Glaze. You know the ball's going outside. You already have outside leverage. All you have to do is shield him off. You already have leverage on the block. And then you take a step inside with your left foot at the snap. So I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I would hope that here's my hope, is that Jordan Meredith went the wrong way. That's my hope. My hope is that he was supposed to pull outside, maybe get this edge rusher, help out, be a lead blocker for Genty. That is my hope. But then I still blame the goddamn coaching staff for playing Jordan Meredith at center all season long and not activating Caleb Rogers, which has been playing guard all season long. Man. And so you put Jordan Meredith there. It doesn't make any sense. What up, Jeff, man? I appreciate you throwing a super chat out there. I'm convinced we have the dumbest players in the NFL. And coaches.
Yeah, and coaches.
And coaches. Like, the only thing would make sense, Jordan Meredith, you pull this way, you get out in front, you lead block, and that would be the only thing that would make sense. But you literally get Genty's ass handed to him on the sideline by a free run. Like, it doesn't make any sense. We got about 3 more. We're going to get through these. Again, got to see more of Genty in open space. We've showed it a couple times. There was one where YouTube wasn't liking us and we kept, getting timed out or whatever you want to call it. But there were opportunities where we tried to get Genty in open space. And look, I know it's not easy, but Genty's got to do a better job. He's here, gets the ball in open space, gets tackled by the first man, make the first man miss. The good running backs set up defenders.
Yeah. You
got to set them up, freeze them, then make a cut, and now you create that distance. He just doesn't have that ability. He doesn't at all, which I'm honestly, I'm getting to the point with Genty to where watch him, he sees a defender, he's basically putting 2 hands on the ball and ducking his helmet,
right.
And he's just like, I'm okay with just getting tackled.
Right.
I'm going to go.
He was just, at Boise, he was running over those dudes. He was like, that's a touchdown at Boise. Yeah. He was like, that's a touchdown.
I mean, I'm at the point, I want to see the ball in Mostert's hand more, especially out in space.
Yeah.
This is, I don't know. Genty, like I said, he's a good running back, and he'll have a decent career. He'll likely be a backup in a few years, to be honest. He'll be a change of pace guy in a few years, but there's nothing special about him.
Look at this. Look at all the space he has right there.
Yeah.
And
how many other running backs?
Start like you said, start bending that thing inside, and then
and then
exactly. Set this defender up, bend inside just a little bit to where now he starts to kind of get into shuffle mode, and then what do? Then you burst to the sideline, give him a little bit of a stiff arm, and now you can continue to go. I'm not saying he's going to gain 15, 20 yards after, but now you're going to be able to actually have a little bit of leverage to where you might be able to stiff arm him. He loses a little bit of leverage, and you can carry him for another 5, 6, 7 yards. But the thing is,
who's that out there blocking right there?
Mayer.
Mike?
Yeah.
Big Mike.
Yeah.
And so
if he was explosive enough, he could just run right off his ass and get to the sideline, but he's not. So he has to try to set someone up.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. At the end of the day, it's not just one play. We've now seen this. It's multiple times throughout this season to where he's just got to do a better job of just trying to set defenders up when he is in open space to give himself just a little more leverage. But in that clip right there, he was perfectly fine. I'm just going to put 2 hands on the ball and put my head down. and he basically just gets tackled. I just want to see him create more success by himself.
Yep.
So, and again, it's just not this play. There's multiple that we've showcased. All right, 2 more. This is a Genty run. This is just kind of showing our boy Putnam a little bit. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
God, come on, man.
Oh my God.
Was this in the second half?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was going by here. I was watching battle rap, I think, at this point.
Exactly. Everybody on the floor, bro. Who was that? Glaze got hit by a sniper. Putnam he got ran over.
It's bad.
He just tossed the Glaze and then jumped over him. Is that my guy? I don't know.
I don't like, and you know what'll piss me off even more? Jesus Christ, Putnam. God damn it. If they all of a sudden were like, oh shit, we're gonna move Meredith back to center.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and you start shuffling all this crap. We're week 12 now. Like, it's just
that's what I'm saying.
But they might have to do that because if they want to get Rodgers on the field, they have to do that.
I'm with you. Exactly.
Well, yeah, no, they'll have to because you can't put. I mean,
yeah, Rodgers can't play nowhere else unless you want to just take Parham out the game.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my God!
Here we go.
Here we go. We ready for this
one?
one?
You didn't see this live, did you, Chris?
I think this is when I was like
peeking back in.
I just turned it off. Yeah, I just turned it off at this point because I remember y'all talking about it in the chat.
This was I think it was the fourth quarter. It was the fourth.
Yeah.
Quarter.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say. I know. I turned it off. Y'all was talking about it.
Now, mind you, the play before this, where DJ Glaze had the false start.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that I can remember, because that was going to be a pitch play. And that pitch play was set up very similar to the pitch play that I just showed, where we were completely outmanned at the point of attack.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, were we about to run a pitch play in the end zone?
Yeah.
No, you get your ass out the end zone.
Exactly.
And it was set up to where the edge rusher basically was going to have a pretty good free shot at Genty off the edge. It would have been even more embarrassing.
Oh, yeah. He would have got him 4 yards into the backfield.
Yeah. I mean, the amount, I don't know the last time I saw an offensive coordinator run a pitch play in your own end zone. It's just, it's dumb. But
ideally in this situation, you run a quarterback sneak, but Will Putnam is so weak at the point of attack that you can't even do that. You literally can't do it.
You can't. But that's the thing. Why do you have Putnam in there?
Why do you even have Putnam on the 53-man roster from preseason? Jesus Christ. All right, here we go.
We're Dalton Wagner right now.
Here's the
Dalton Wagner.
Here's the safety. The motion over. All right, you got 2 guys off the edge. Rule of thumb coming out of your own end zone, you always take the inside man as an offensive lineman. Your rule of thumb as an offensive lineman when you're basically short yardage situation, getting out of your end zone, you take the inside man. And DJ Glaze,
oh my God!
I don't know why you step to the outside guy when it's basically just a dive. I mean, you're going directly to the line of scrimmage.
Dive.
Why are you walling off an outside guy? That doesn't make any sense. Now, a lot of this blame is on the offensive line. But this is the other part, Genty.
Why are you stopping your feet, bro?
Why the hell are you stopping, planting both feet in the end zone? Your number one objective is get your ass out the end zone, and you see a defender coming free, and you basically stop with both your feet planted in the end zone?
Like he was about to juke him. I'm about to juke everybody, go 99.
No, he was basically like, I'm getting tackled. I'm good.
But what he should have just all you have to do in this, you only need the ball out, bro. Just basic instinct.
Yeah.
Just submarine dive, get the ball out of the end zone.
Was that first down too? That had to be, right?
Yeah, it was first down. But the play before this, the play before that was the false start. But the play before that was possibly the worst handling of a punt that I've ever seen in my life. Where you let the punt bounce, and then you catch the punt when you shouldn't have caught it, and then you run backwards and get like, I was like, what is Trey Tucker doing? What are you doing?
I'm telling you. And again, it could be coaching. But here's the thing. Genty, you better be running full speed at that line of scrimmage as fast as you possibly can, and you don't stop. You don't have any time in the end zone to gather your feet and literally plant both your feet simultaneously in that backfield. Like, that is not what you do. You get your ass out of the end zone full steam ahead. You don't stop and cover in the end zone.
Like, he was scared of smoke. It almost looked
that's
like
literally what it looks like.
Looked like he was scared of smoke. And it's linebacker, bro. So like, see if it's D tackle, you see Kenny Clark bearing down on you. Maybe you make a decision now. Yeah, I don't want to. But it's a linebacker, bro. Remember, you the dude that pinned the whole letter, draft the guy that can't tackle. Remember that? Remember? I'm the guy that can't tackle. Draft the guy that can't tackle. They tackling your ass easy as hell.
Easily.
Every play.
Everybody. One-on-one.
I mean, look at this. If everybody can see it, apologize. He jump stops in the end zone.
For the hit.
Yeah,
he's bracing for the hit. And look at his body. He's bracing for the hit.
Yeah.
He's bracing for it. I don't know if he thought for a second he could make a move on this guy, but I'm sitting there going, you don't make moves in the end zone. You get out of the end zone.
Exactly.
You put your shoulder down, and we all know, like, Genty was known for running guys over at Boise, for doing that. We've seen him run guys over in the preseason, right? So we've seen it. You just put your helmet in this guy's numbers, and you run him out of the end zone.
Exactly.
You don't plant both your feet. So, again, majority of this is on the offensive line.
Yeah, like 90% of it is on the offensive line.
But damn it, like, Genty, you don't plant both feet in the end zone. It just doesn't make any sense. So, and it's later in the game. I don't know if Genty was just kind of over it because he was getting his ass handed to him all game long because the offensive line sucks. But
he's not even running. You don't even like he's running with intention.
Right.
But I will say though, what really sucks though is, I mean, you could just tell it was just miss block after miss block after miss block, given the fact that, like, look at the amount of guys that he's getting his ass handed to him. I mean, so not a whole lot.
That stand's looking clean though. Remember it was all the stands.
Yeah.
Remember, the stance was the key to unlocking it. Remember that, people? Remember that? You remember y'all said it was all we had to do was let him stand up, and he was gonna be really good. Well, your people remember them saying that? I never forgot. Yeah, I forgot. Don't worry. I forgot.
MDM, man, you're saying one thing. You're saying, what are thoughts? I want a QB in this draft, but don't see anyone worth taking higher than Mendoza. And would you have to trade up? And would have to trade up for. I'm not giving my takes on quarterbacks just yet. I got to do a ton more research before I really get into it. But real quick, Chris, is a Mendoza quarterback that you'd probably take? Let's say if we were, 1, 2, 3 pick overall.
No, like I'm with him. I don't like it. I'm not gonna say I don't like any of these quarterbacks, but none of them are ones that I would pick in the top 3. None of them at all. So if we're there, I would either trade out of it or I'm getting the best player available, and I don't think it's a quarterback. Severe,
any thoughts?
I mean, the only one I would say is my guy is Dante Moore, obviously, but even that, he's super young, so that's kind of a risk as well. Like I said, when you have as many holes as we have, like you want a quarterback, but I do what the Giants did last year. I'm going best player available, and if I see a guy I like sliding down, in the first, I trade back into the first, and I pick that guy.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing a couple of people saying it with Geno, the way that he came out of center. Rebel, you're saying it a little bit. Here's the thing: is you reverse pivot out of the center. What that does is it just freezes linebackers. So I'm not. To me, I don't care that he reverse pivoted out. That's fine. because what you're doing is you're trying to freeze linebackers. You're hoping that linebacker is going to take a false step the opposite way and kind of get them off their angle a little bit. So I'm not too mad at the reverse pivot. I know why they do it, but everything else is just wrong on this, starting with the offensive line. And Bacteria, you're saying y'all overreacting again. I don't know if you're talking about us. I don't know if you're talking about us. You're talking about Genty. It's not overreacting. I'm sorry.
It's never like nothing is ever Genty's fault.
Yeah,
it's always everybody else's around. And I like people didn't have this. Like, and I said like I'm not obviously Genty's a better player. People didn't have the same kind of affinity or cop and pleas for Zamir White. It was all Zamir White's trash, terrible, it was trash. But anytime Genty does some Zamirish stuff, oh come on, bro. Oh, it's not on him. It's not his fault. How you blame him? How you blame him? But we blamed everybody, and everybody wants to say, "Oh, it's the line. Oh, it's the line is trash." Like, Zamir White had the same line last year. Well, yeah, in fact, he had Andre James last year. Like, it's the dude everybody loves to hate. So, just cop and please, man. It's you looking at what he did in college and in his draft position. When you get to the NFL, bro, nobody you playing against gives a damn what you did in the Mountain West. Nobody gives a damn where you was drafted at, bro. You in between these white lines, you on my road now. Let's see you do it here. And he ain't been able to do
it. And look, yes, the offensive line is struggling, but we've also shown plenty of times the offensive line has done well, and he doesn't have the vision to hit the hole properly. He does. He struggles with that, and we have showcased it multiple times in preseason as well as regular season. So we don't just pick on him because he's getting tackled in the backfield. There's multiple times where it's on him to see the hole, see the opening, and he just doesn't take it. So we don't just pick on him, I promise. And LS, you're saying it. LS will always say the bold thing. That's what he will. I like it. Tommy, Motor, you're saying Genty is going to pull a Saquon Barkley. Ball in the next team. We're just cursed.
But the thing is, I mean,
Giants, though.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, that could
Saquon
happen.
balled with the Giants.
Yeah.
Saquon, but he put up 2,000 all-purpose yards as a rookie. Led the NFL in all-purpose yardage as a rookie. What hurt Saquon Barkley with the Giants is that he kept getting hurt. That's the only thing that slowed Saquon down. It wasn't the Giant scheme or his surroundings. People was can Saquon do it? No, it was just Saquon kept getting hurt.
And the thing is, wherever he goes, wherever Genty goes next, likely if there's somewhere that has other weapons, has a good line, has a good, receiving core, good quarterback, he could be. He could absolutely be a ball out. And that's all we've been saying in the beginning. If he is a guy that is with a team that is ready for a good running back, then he is absolutely the right guy for you. But if you're trying to build around him and let him be able to make up for your deficiencies, that's not the guy for you.
You look at the Raiders O-line now, bro. We didn't have this O-line. It was different in the beginning of the year. So it's like, it was always excuses. It was the worst. Like the worst, the O-line you saw yesterday, yeah, that was terrible. He didn't have the same O-line all this entire year. He had Colton Miller at one point. He had Meredith at one point. These guys were healthy at one point. So, and there was about on par with what the Giants had. The Giants line was so bad that they took Illuminor from us. And like, bro, we need Illuminor over here to take. Like, bro, y'all copy, please. And Black Rain, no, I would not put any money on the Raiders on anything.
And it's the expectation, right? He's picked number 6 overall. It's like, let's talk about Tyree Wilson, right? If Tyree Wilson was picked in the 5th round, we'd be okay. Hey, Tyree, he's doing all right.
Right. But
he was picked number 7 overall, so the expectation is set with that. Now, again, Genty has a struggling offensive line, so it's going to be tough for him. But there's also opportunities that he has to showcase what he can do, and unfortunately, it's just not happening. And we show it when he does well. We show it when he doesn't do so well. We'll show that as well. I mean, it's just what we're. I don't know. And again, I don't know, Bacteria. I don't know how long you've rocked with us, but
yeah, bye. I gotta get out of here, gentlemen.
Okay, all right, man. We're gonna get out of here in just a second. So yeah, hey, buddy, make sure you guys double tap that screen for Severe. I know it's past that time. We got to get out of here, but.
All right, man. Yeah,
we appreciate y'all, man. All right, later, Severe.
Y'all stay. If anybody's on my channel, man, head over to my guys, man. Show some love over there.
Yeah, make sure you get over to Chris. We got to get him back in the algorithm without question.
They're mad at me.
I know. All right, later, Severe.
All right, man.
LS man, you throwing a super chat out there. You said, I don't think we'll draft a quarterback this year with Geno's contract and Brady supposedly loving CJ Carr. It'll probably be another year of this. Yeah, with his contract, it's going to be very interesting. That's if Pete's still around, right? If Pete's still around, we'll kind of see how that works out. So, but man, I appreciate the super chat, LS. So let's do this. Now we took a look at the game film. Let's talk real quick. One thing. Do you think moving forward, chat, let me know. Do you think, because even though I showed Geno's interception, Geno has had multiple interception games. Do you think Geno is on the hot seat with Pete Carroll? Aiden O'Connell comes back. Aiden O'Connell could be a guy that does decent in practice and could be on the heels. Chat, let me know. Do you think we might see Aiden O'Connell if Geno Smith has another game where he just completely struggles? Do you think Pete Carroll would actually do that, given the fact that we gave up a third-round draft pick for him and it's Pete's guy? I mean, Pete still went in the presser and said he likes what Geno's doing. He still thinks Geno's doing a good job. And there was 2 other passes that should have been intercepted. So he very easily could have had a 3-interception game. Chris, man, what are your thoughts? Do you think Pete would actually bench Geno for Aiden O'Connell if he's having a rough game?
There is 0% chance that that's happening. 0% chance. For one, Pete has no loyalty to AOC. He didn't draft him. He was just on the team. Geno is Pete's guy. We all know that. He's Pete's guy. He's not going to turn his back on him. The fact that when he had that terrible game, he said, I wanted to keep Geno out there just so he can keep practicing for practice. Just saying stuff like that lets you know, there's nothing that Geno can do wrong in Pete's eyes. Pete is going to die on that hill. Pete knows this is his last, coaching gig. He's not going to just bench Geno at all. So anyone who thinks that, I would bet almost anything. If he does get benched, he'll be like week 17 or something like that. But AOC will not take over for Geno anytime soon. 0 chance.
Yeah, Tommy Motor saying cut Geno today. Bacteria, Geno has blackmail on Pete Carroll. Kevin Lurker saying Pete is riding his horse. Right away, no. Pete is singing Stand By Your Man. God, it's crazy. Oh, my bad. MDM, you're saying you guys missed my point. I wouldn't take a quarterback in this draft. I would instead trade down from 3 to 8 and take who's left out of – God, is that Mygoa and Fano? I think those are those off the tackles. Then use extra picks to trade up. I got you. Okay. I think we're kind of on the same page. I appreciate you clearing that up. Frank, you're saying on the hot seat, but not with Coach Calm Pete. LS, Pete Carroll would mow Geno's lawn if Geno asked him to. And that's the thing. It's like Pete hasn't had a bad thing to say about Geno, even on the games where he threw 3 interceptions, stuff like that. And so I don't see a world where Pete benches Geno. I really don't. Should he? Without question. If he's as anytime someone talks about competition, he always references the offensive line.
Oh yeah, never any other position.
No other position.
Yeah.
He always just references the offensive line. So, and he's playing his guys like
he on corner too, on corner.
But and the thing is that Kai Blue Kelly, horrible game, and then it wasn't until the second to last series now he puts in Darian Porter, which is kind of weird because that's part of the draft class.
Right
now, I wonder if there is, true to the rumors, that there might be some just disagreements as to the path forward with playing some of these younger rookies. You know what I'm saying? So Pete's like, hey, I got my guys. I brought in Kai Blue Kelly. I'm going to play him.
Yeah.
There might be some issues with that.
Shoot. Oh, I know one topic I meant to tell you. I was reading something that they were talking about. There was some division on the handling of what's his name on Jacoby Myers. I think it was between the coaches and the GM. So yeah, I'm curious if anything's gonna come out about that. But it almost sounds like the coach, from my understanding. So I don't know.
Say it again. You broke up just a little bit.
Say
that last part.
Oh, did I break up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I was just basically saying, from what they were saying was that the coaching staff wanted to keep Jacoby, and it sounds like, I guess the front office and GMs, they were the ones that were looking to trade him away and all that. So, yeah, it seems like there's a little internal, disagreements going on. So I don't know.
It sounds like it. Isaiah, you're saying trade a fifth for Kenny Pickett for no reason.
Yeah.
Isaiah, you rocked with us. You know how pissed off we were about that trade.
Right. And especially Spytek being a guy that, holds his draft picks, near and dear, and honestly is because Kenny's not hurt, right? So honestly, so AOC is going to come in as third. So he'll definitely not come in over Geno. So everyone that's
I think again it'll depend on just how healthy Aiden O'Connell really is and just how he's doing in practice. But if Kenny was only brought in because Aiden O'Connell got hurt, so I think Aiden O'Connell would be that second string.
But you traded for him,
he's
man.
fully healthy. I know.
Yeah, you traded for him,
and it sucks because that's you made your bed. That's the bed you get to lay in.
Yeah.
So how do you handle that? You know what I'm saying?
Because literally, I mean, you got two quarterbacks on the roster that you had to sign off on giving up draft capital for. AOC is just a guy that you retain. So,
and Monster, he says, anyone know what's going on with Grant and Rodgers? And here's the other thing. Rumors have it that Grant was ready to play, and he was basically a healthy scratch last second because rumor has it that he had a bad practice the day before.
Well, I think that was Rodgers because Grant was active.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad. Caleb Rodgers. Because he was supposed to start. And my thing is, here's my thing. You go from Caleb Rodgers was supposed to start to him being a healthy scratch. This was the perfect game. When you're getting beat up, you might get 2-3 extra series at the end of this game. This was a perfect opportunity to put him in and just be like, hey, get some in-game work.
Get some rep, Like, actually did again. I didn't watch all of it. Did Grant get in at all at the end?
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't see him.
It makes no sense.
And look, how bad Will Putnam was playing. You could have easily moved Meredith back to center and just got Caleb Rodgers in there.
Right.
Because Meredith has been playing center all season long.
Right.
I mean, the clips that we all saw it. Everybody saw it. Will Putnam played horrible all game long.
Oh, yeah.
You could have at least suited him up, move Meredith back down, put Caleb Rodgers in, and at least give the kid some reps. But you went from he's going to start and play to you're not suiting up, you're a healthy scratch because you had a bad practice.
See, and that's what I'm saying. That goes back to these games that they play, that they were playing with JPJ early on. That's what I'm saying. Stuff like that. That's why I knew we were doomed months ago, man. Around training camp and mini camp, man. Playing these games while the rest of the NFL is getting their starting five up front and getting ready for the season. We're over here dicking around, man.
And Frank, I think it's head games. I don't know what it is.
Exactly what it is.
I mean, nothing ever since. I'm telling you, man, that's when the Avalanche went, was that Christian Wilkins stuff. And now we're like, what are they? Here's the thing. If this Christian Wilkins thing ends up coming to bite us in the ass, because we still don't get that money back. We still need to win.
Oh, yeah. No, we're not going to get that money back. No.
Bro, the amount of money that basically, because it will still hit our cap.
Yeah, people forget about that. Yeah.
And so if we don't win that, bro, we're going to be in a tough situation. And now that we see how they're playing games with these players.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
with young players. And that's the thing. That's how you mess up a young player's confidence, man. Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen to JPJ. I don't even know if he's going to be part of their plans for the future, but dude's confidence is probably shot.
Probably. I'm telling you.
Now, what are you doing with the? Shit, I'm on internet. I feel you. Hey, Severe, I got you. I'll hook you up, man.
Chris got a good travel agent.
Hey, I got you, man. I got you. I do got a good travel agent. FanDuel.
You ain't no lies detected with that one. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where it just pisses me off. Because honestly, I do. I think that we're playing games. Yeah. But I actually said this. I went on a live with Rundown and Jay in their Saturday morning show a while back. This was probably like 2 months ago, 3 months ago now.
I remember that. Yep.
And I said on that live, I was like, I'm telling you, it looks like Pete Carroll and John Spytek are on completely different pages, because if you look at all the free agency acquisitions, it was all bargain shopping for the most part. It was all bargain shopping outside of Geno.
Yeah.
But then Pete Carroll, it looks like he wants to win now.
Right.
And it's like, are they just not on the same page?
Right.
And so you look at what's happening now. Chris, you mentioned it. If there was issues with the Jacoby Meyer trade where Spytek is like, look, I want some draft capital. I got some young guys I drafted. I want to see what they are all about. And maybe Pete Carroll wanted to keep Jacoby.
Yeah.
But Spytek wanted the draft capital.
Yeah.
Are they not on the same page?
Yeah.
Nothing tells me these guys are on the same page. And I'll tell you right now, man, because of the dysfunction that we've had in this organization for so long, I'd be like, look, let Pete Carroll go. Let him retire. Let him walk. But I think to at least try to keep some stability, even though this draft class ain't looking too hot.
Keep Spytek.
Yeah,
you almost you have to. You have to.
I mean, because I'll tell you, and let's do this chat real quick. We're going to end it with this one, because this will be the last question of the night is, do you think Pete Carroll, let's say we win one game for the rest of the season, right? We could get lucky and win one game. Do you think Pete Carroll's got to go? Chat, let me know what's your thoughts. Chris, man, if we win one game, and I'll just kind of throw some things to take into consideration. Right now, we're going to have 2 extra compensation picks next year. We got the 2 picks, the 4th and the 6th for Jacoby. We're going to have like 12 picks next year. That's a lot of picks to move around with. That's a lot of players.
Issues, right?
We had 11. Not saying that we're going to do anything with them, but Pete Carroll, I don't see him doing anything. Like, what are we doing?
No, that's what I'm saying, because my thing is for Genty to be good, we're going to have to address this offensive line. If Pete Carroll stays, his son's going to stay. So, like, I don't even want any new young line, because honestly, like, I don't want him developing any young linemen. Like, Pete got to go, man. And I'm admitting defeat, because when we got Pete, I was cool with it. I wasn't like super happy, but I was cool. But he got to go, and I think he'll go out on his own terms. Honestly, I don't think they'll fire him. I think he'll step down.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so. Because look, he still has an extremely impressive resume.
Yeah.
His legacy is. I hope this doesn't have any stain on it. You know what I'm saying?
It still stands. Yeah.
But if he continues, if he keeps riding this train, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. LS, you're saying it, like, the only way Pete is going is if we flat out fire him. He won't retire. I don't know.
I think he will. I think he will.
I don't know what still motivates him to get out of bed to coach this thing. You know what I'm saying? And so I just can't trust Pete Carroll with the picks that we got moving forward. Because if there's this turmoil to where Spytek is like, I'm drafting these guys, I'm willing to take the next year or two to develop these young players. And I think Spytek is truly looking at it as, I'm building something for the future, where Pete is like, no, I need my guys to play because I want to win now.
Yeah.
You can't be on this. You can't be on two separate pages, and it looks like this is what is going on between front office and head coach. So, I hate it. I hate being in that head coaching carousel. But we're not in a normal situation. It's not like Pete Carroll's 55 years old, and we potentially can ride this thing out for the next 20 years with him. Right.
No. And like, this is a pivotal offseason because, again, if we get a top 3 pick, like, you got to take advantage of that, man. These are the times where you can change the trajectory of your franchise, man. You can't just dick around and, I honestly, I really think we're going to have to figure out how to lure some coach, pay him a shitload of money, and give him a long-term contract, almost like that Gruden, man. And I don't even know which coach I would even want, but we're going to have to give someone some assurance that, hey, we're going to give you a long, even if it sucks at first, we're going to give you a long-term opportunity to build this thing up. I think that's the only way we'll get someone. That's probably the only way the Gruden came back. Give me those 10 years. We're going to have to do something similar, man. Because let me ask you this. We're in such a bad situation right now. How long do you think it would take Andy Reid to build our team up?
Oh, shit. Andy Reid? To a playoff contender? Like we actually make playoffs?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, man, that's so hard.
2 years? But oh, no. Nah.
I would say, it would take a full 3 minimum. It would take a full 3 minimum.
I'm thinking like 4. I'm thinking 4.
They draft so well over at KC that maybe you can get some day one starters. But, yeah, I think because we got a lot of work to do on this defense, he might be able to turn around the offense a little bit.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So I think 3 minimum. But that's where I'm at. It sucks.
Hold on, man. Salute the bacteria, man. I don't know if he's new to the channel or maybe he's on one of you guys. Salute to you. Glad you came through. He said, we're not as bad as y'all think. How good do you think we are?
Hey.
Bacteria, how good do you think we are, man?
I'm about to say, how good? Because we're 2-8, and we have been a part. The Cowboys start taking a knee with 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. We're not 2-8, but a competitive 2-8, right? We're competing. We're actually having some games where we're still in it in the fourth quarter. We have gotten our ass handed to us from a banged up Commanders team. We got our ass handed to us by Indy, by the Chiefs, and then we just got our ass handed us to the Cowboys. We're not good.
And we got lucky that we got the Patriots on week 1. If we would have got them in any other week, we're losing that game. Any other week,
we're not good.
Any other week,
good. We're not even a competitive 2-8, and the scores show it. You know what I'm saying? And look, it's tough. That's tough. Jan Slinger, what's going on, brother? Good seeing you, man. You said Pete needs to go compete in a bingo hall somewhere with the rest of the geriatric crowd. The problem becomes convincing anyone to take the job next. Yeah, the problem is convincing somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
And you know what sucks though is there's a guy that I got my eye on that I'd be like, okay, that maybe I'd be willing to give him a shot.
Who?
It's Clint Kubiak, the OC over with Seattle.
Clint
Kubiak.
You've been bringing him up,
but then the thing is, go ahead.
Well, no, so okay, but then again, if you're his agent, would you want his first head coaching gig to be with the Raiders?
That's another good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question. The part that really I struggle with Clint Kubiak, because the one thing that I looked at with Ben Johnson, right? The great part about Clint Kubiak and what Ben Johnson was consistently in the NFL under some capacity, whether it was a position coach, whether it was a run game coordinator, whatever it may be, for basically 13 straight years. It wasn't like he jumped from NFL to college to NFL and back and forth. It was a straight 12, 13 years. Clint Kubiak's the same thing. Clinton Kubiak has been consistently in the NFL since 2012. And so I think 2013. And so he's got a shit ton of experience. Now, I do think he might remain an OC one more year, but here's the problem with Clinton Kubiak. We got Geno Smith, and that was his quarterback last year as an offensive coordinator. I don't know if he likes Geno Smith. He may not come over here and go, like, I ain't messing with that guy anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't know what that relationship was like. But I like Clint Kubiak because of just the experience he brings. He was under, he was under some of the bigger names. Shanahan. He coached under Shanahan for a minute. He coached under McVay for a minute. So it's like he's got the experience, and he's young. You could build, and if you bring in someone like that, I'm giving him the 3 full years to start to show some promise. Like that's my
turf, man.
That's my thing. Oh, it's Turf in the building.
Turf is in the building, man.
What up, Turf? What's going on, man?
In my Michael Myers stance.
Oh man, what up, Turf, man?
Turf went crazy on Genty, man, on his live. Salute to Turf, man.
Did he?
Oh man, he had a Turf had a mini meltdown.
Oh man, that's brutal. Man.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. Honestly, I was thinking about that earlier, man. I'm like, if we had the best coach in the NFL right now and we just dropped him in, how long would it take? And it's like, and I know as a fan base, we're not patient at all. So it's like, would we even be patient with with Andy Reid for 4 years? You know, knowing our fan base and how we are, it's like whoever it is, you're going to have to give them that long-term assurance, man. You do. And the one thing I would like, though, is if Pete Carroll retired and he went off on his own way, and we brought in a young head coach where Spytek was part of that process, chose that head coach. The hope is that it runs the natural chain of command. Yeah. Where that head coach now knows that GM, he's got to answer to that GM. Yeah, exactly. Like that's something that we have not done in a very long time, and that's where I think the disconnect is right now. Where Pete Carroll, you got Spytek, that's a rookie GM. You have Pete Carroll, that is a very seasoned head coach, and so Pete Carroll could sit there and go, "Man, I've been here, done that. Like this is what I'm doing. I know how to create a good team." Where Spytek is a rookie GM, right? So if you could marry. No, obviously Spytek will be a second-year GM next year, but if you can marry that GM and he goes out and he picks his head coach, then now that you have the proper chain of command, and now that head coach knows I answer to the GM, and now you could potentially be on the same page. Like I think that's where the disconnect is right now. Big time. No, for sure. I mean, and I think it's been like that. Like even with like Gruden, Mayock, like that GM has to be that chain of command has to be there, has to be but that's the thing. But when you get a established head coach, no established head coach, I mean, they're gonna want to build it the way they want to build it. So yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. But as we always do, we like to Raider things up, and we've done it again by picking an old ass head coach that honestly, unfortunately, the future isn't with him. And I don't want – another point I've made quite a bit is let's say you do go and pick a quarterback next year and Pete Carroll doesn't work out. Let's say at the end of next season, Pete Carroll's like either I'm going to retire or just doesn't look hot. Well, guess what? You go find yourself another head coach. Well, what happens if that head coach doesn't like the quarterback you just picked in the previous draft? That's what I'm saying. Another waste of a first-round draft pick. That's what I'm saying. So it's like we just got to cut the cord. Right. Unfortunately, if Pete Carroll was knocking on the door of playoffs, totally different story. Yeah, that's a different. Yeah. If we were at this point, if we were what are we 11 games? Like if we were at least at 5 wins, maybe 6. Yeah. Cool. All right. We're fine. Yeah. Yeah. He's changing the culture. We're trying to win a little bit, right? No, we are an ugly 2-8. We're not even a competitive 2-8. That's the part that I'm like, you know what? Experiment over. Pete Carroll was basically our last chance at a head coaching job. I think Pete Carroll was our only
chance at a head coach because there was nobody else.
I agree.
We had coaches refusing to interview us.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's kind of where we stood.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough.
I'm telling you,
it's like it's our treatment of our previous head coaches. And again, I know people, hate AP, they hate McDaniels, but still, other coaches around the league, other agents, they look at that type of stuff, man. Like, you do not want to go to the coaching graveyard, aka the Raiders. We're not even going to send you there. Well, you stay as a coordinator another year, and then you find another organization to go to and get your first shot. So,
yeah, unless when you're saying Frank Smith as a head coach and get an ex-head coach as DC, youth at OC. I know Frank Smith. I know his name kind of floating out there a little bit.
Yeah.
Where is he right now? I don't know where he is. Is he even coaching?
I'm not sure, but yeah, his name was coming up. I mean, his name was big in the last cycle too.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? I see back to you saying if it was 4-6, you wouldn't be bitching, and we'd be there too. To be honest, I mean, even and hopefully it'd be like a competitive 4-6. The thing is that because Pete Carroll's so old, you don't get the full 3 years just to make a playoff, right? Like you got to jump that process a little bit, and he should have been at least looking at the playoffs, competing for the playoffs this year to kind of change this culture. And we're horrible, we're bad.
Yeah,
that's really it. Severe looking. Who's in Miami?
I'm talking about Frank Smith.
Oh, got it. Okay. I thought he was looking at Miami.
I wouldn't mind bringing in Mike McDaniel as an OC. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll take him as an OC. Honestly.
And the good thing is he's a former head coach, so he's not going to be looking for a head coaching job anytime soon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you can kind of get one of those. Like if you get him, then you can maybe even go defensive minded head coach if you wanted.
Yeah. You could. And that's why I think who's that kid, Brian Flores?
Yeah.
Brian Flores is a guy that potentially could be something like that.
And he would bring some intensity, just to that team, give him an attitude. So I don't know.
And as much as I'd love to see an offensive-minded head coach, because you can marry that head coach with that offensive-minded head coach with the quarterback. That's what I'd love to see. That's why I like Clint Kubiak. I would not mind Brian Flores. Knowing what he could do with the defense, and Chris, to your point, like bring in like a Mike McDaniels.
Yeah,
and start that process. You know what I'm saying?
Again, but those two wouldn't get along because he took his job.
He did. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he took his job. So we couldn't have that.
That's true. That's true. So, and I know a lot of people talk about what's his face, the kid that's over, the OC that's over with the Bills, Brady.
Yeah.
Joe Brady.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah.
The only thing that I'm not a big fan of Joe Brady is that you go look at his experience. He hasn't coached in the NFL very long. He only has like 4, maybe 5 years of actual coaching in the NFL. He's been at the college level for a while. Not to say he'd do a bad job. It's just that I like just more true NFL experience. I see Severe. See? That's what I thought Severe was talking about. He's already looking at cruises going out of Miami. That's what I thought he was looking at. Unless you like, let's see, Mike LaFleur isn't giving us the time of day. Neither. I know. Like, maybe not. So, we'll see. All right, man. We're going to wrap it up. I know there's a bunch of the people that are live right now, man. So we're going to, guys, make sure, support the nation, support the other guys. I know the real ones that come in here, man. We appreciate everybody that rocks with us.
Appreciate y'all.
I know it's tough. We still break down game film on Wednesdays. We're going to hit you guys after the games. We go live after just to kind of break it down and chop it up about it. But when it's 2-8, it's rough. So we appreciate everybody still rocking with us without question. So appreciate you guys. Chris, let them know. Do you still do the shows with Dub?
Yeah. So, of course I haven't over the last couple weeks, but yeah, we're about to record tomorrow actually and drop it this weekend. So definitely check out my boy Dub Raider. have my show with him, and then of course every Wednesday and Sunday right here with my boys. So if you guys are on 805's channel, man, make sure you guys come check me out. Hit the like button on my side, on the sub to me as well, because I'm trying to, YouTube's mad at me because I keep taking these breaks, and I'm taking a break in a couple
those vacations.
Yeah, man, I'm taking one in a couple more weeks too, so they're just gonna keep being mad at me. Oh well, man.
You got another one coming?
Yeah, I got another one coming, man.
It's
gonna be a short one, just a 3-day one, just a 5th through the 8th. So
yeah, all right. Hey, anytime you can get away from this mess,
man,
more proud to you.
Usually I spend all my money going to games all fall. I hold on to all my PTO all year to go to game. Hey, not now. I'm out the country.
Ah, Jesus,
I'm out the
man.
country.
That's
Y'all can have Allegiant Stadium.
God, you know what, LS? I think we're gonna. At what point is it mock draft time? It might happen pretty soon. I'm gonna tell you right now, though. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think we might
That's
we might start the start them, bench them, cut them. We might bring some of those back.
Might be time. It might be. Hey, I got the first one. Putnam. Actually, I don't even know who to put in there with Putnam.
You can't. There's nobody.
Yeah, I don't even know. We'll do like Foresight
and
Sweet Feet, and then who's that guy last year? The knock-knee guy that I always bring up.
Oh,
that came in that left.
Shit. I don't know, but you could put Cody Whitehair. You could put Cody Whitehair out there.
Oh, Cody Whitehair.
You put Cody Whitehair on there.
Oh man, that was
you might have to do that one. I can't even. I'm not even gonna look up Cody Whitehair anymore. Forget that goddamn guy. Now I gotta deal with Putnam.
Oh, Jesus Cody Whitehair, Van Roten, and Parham.
Jesus Christ! Start him. Make the start and bench him cut. My current players. We're gonna try. Unless it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Jesus, man. Oh man, Genslinger, man.
Petecarroll, Art Shell 2.0, or let's see, or Dennis Allen.
Dennis Allen would be.
That's a tough one.
We're gonna start brainstorming, guys. Start them, bitch, them, cut them. Might come back very soon.
Oh yeah, it's gonna come back.
So you guys know. All right, guys. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Hey, Genslinger, I'm not bringing back mock drafts. You keep up this hot dog water stuff. God damn it. Hey, I forget when I got that. I think it was on the last one. I think it was on the last mock draft. But don't you guys talk about that hot dog water? Don't be bringing that back, Genslinger. Damn it. So I appreciate y'all. Yeah, do us a favor. Double tap that screen. Make sure you guys support the nation, support all the other content creators out there. We're still rocking out, even though we're struggling, but we at least still try to make it entertaining for y'all. So we appreciate y'all again. You guys, I'm 805 Raider, Real Talk, Raider Nation. Like Chris said, we hit you guys after the games. We hit y'all on Wednesdays. We break down the game film. Again, we only take a look at it because of the fact that, oh yeah, don't you start LS. Don't you start Jacob Parrish. My guy.
Parrish, man.
Just letting y'all know. But we're gonna have fun. More mock drafts to come. We'll start out, but maybe start a bench and cut them. We'll rock out early. Do us a favor, guys. Double tap that screen, hit that notification bell. Once you jump out of here, make sure you guys go over to Chris's channel, Protect the Show podcast. Hit that sub button, hit that like button, get him back in that algorithm as well.
He's mad at me.
And we're gonna make this thing work. So we appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Put that notification on so you do know when we go live after the game this Sunday. Appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your week. We out.